Hi, this is Dr. Michelle Wolford, and I'm so excited to welcome you to our Summer Wellness Speaker Symposium. We have 33 speakers from all over the United States that are coming to present you with healthy tips on how to live a more abundant, vibrant, and balanced lifestyle. Take a listen to some of our speakers.
Mantra is broken down as mana means mind,
Okay.
and tra means protection or freedom from. So it's using the mind to free the mind. Mantras are based on an idea that we have an inherent power within us that we can access. In mantras, you use sound or vibration to help elicit a healing response in the body.
Kundalini is the energy that runs from the base of your spine to the top of your head. And Kundalini Yoga is the system that manages that and creates that into your everyday life. Pretty funky. There's a lot of twisting and warm-ups and funky breathing and stretches.
Okay.
But it's really centered around the meditation. That's really, the heart of what Kundalini is. Somebody would want to incorporate Kundalini in their life when they're ready for a big change.
My talk will be all about the energy body. We'll talk about how we pick up energy, how we store energy, how we are this little energetic being. And when we can learn how to clean up our energy body, we can be more of who we're meant to be in the world.
So in this symposium, I'm going to teach you how to clear and ground your energy every morning, how to deal with high stressful situations throughout the day. We all come into those moments in our experiences, meetings, whatever it may be, where we really need to bring our body back into a state of homeostasis and learn how to trick our nervous system to bring us there. So with my guided meditations, I bring people into that theta brainwave state, allowing for the clearing of the mind and opening and expanding to our multidimensional self. So it's allowing for the quieting, most importantly, of the mind to allow for receptivity and spiritual activity.
What kind of tips or tools you're going to give us, parents and non-parents, or parents to be, on how to keep romance alive in their life?
Actually, what leads to romance is that personal connection feeling more than anything else in the world.
So you think it's just about feeling safe in that communication that opens their heart more to staying in a romantic space?
Yeah, communication and just feeling like you have an emotional intimacy.
So Vastu means building and Shastra means science. It's the science of building, and it's the precursor to Feng Shui. And it's about getting energy to move in your space. Many of your viewers have experienced going to a house or an office and feeling uneasy. And it's the science that explains why we feel uneasy. And it just, in this science, we identify where energy's getting stuck, and then we find a way to get that energy to start moving again. So you feel uplifted in that space.
For me, life is so much more about the vibration of the individual. We're all connected at the energetic level. So many people focus on materialistic things, and they focus on their physical health, but they don't always focus on their energetic health. And as a vibrational being, Einstein said everything is vibration. And everything is vibration, but most people don't realize that they are vibration. The table is vibration, the chair is vibration, you are vibration, and we attract based on our vibration. I want to get into talking about how people can maintain their vibration, how they can raise their vibration, which in essence raises their consciousness. So how do you work on your vibration so that you can work on your relationships, so you can work on your health, so that you can live a well-balanced and vibrant life by allowing your vibration to raise and increase your consciousness?
I find the empaths are powerful transmitters, so that they can really bring their work out into the world. So I teach a technique to click in.
Okay.
So they can fully have themselves and be connected to their authentic needs. Using this technique, describe it like moving underwater. I don't know if you've ever been scuba diving, but once you dive under the surface, which can be choppy or even stormy on top, and you get underneath, there's a calm sensation. You kind of look up and go, oh, look at all that chaos going on up there, and yet I feel quite centered and peaceful.
Muscle is the organ of longevity. So in order to be healthy, you have to keep your muscles healthy. And really, if you think about the way in which we age, people become very kind of hunched over and they limit their mobility, and all of that is preventable. And it's preventable through diet and exercise. But there's this kind of idea that plant-based proteins are the same as animal-based proteins, and then the dosing over time is totally wrong. So really, you've got to get the protein distribution and the dosing correct for your muscles. In my practice in New York City, I start to see patients that have been vegan over a period of time or have been eating more plant-based and not getting their protein, and they're starting to get metabolic changes.
A success coach, what that really means, because there's different people that call themselves different stuff out there. And so to me, it really is helping clients, both some life, some business, really focus and get in tune with what does success mean to them. So many of us like squash what our desires are, what we really want, because they get so busy in life and different things like that. So one of my favorite things to do that I'm most passionate about is help gaining that clarity and the confidence to take the action that you want, to really go after whatever it is that you're going for. Let's take the action, let's remove the fear and gain the confidence to go for it now.
I was just approaching 30 years old. I was diagnosed with heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes. I was a borderline diabetic, and I had sugar metabolism issues going on and a lot of major like digestive issues, malabsorption, things like that. So that's where everything began, and they wanted to put me on medication, and I just was not interested in embarking on that journey. So the 7-day reset method cleanse is something I created, and it's based around actually eating living foods rather than doing a juice fast or a smoothie fast. So this is actually incorporates these live living foods, and it also incorporates a lot of the principles that I've learned over the last 6 years that have changed my life, and that also have helped me to heal my body.
The title of the talk is called Transmuting Emotions Using the Body's Intelligence. And really what I want to convey to people is, that people's physical pain and discomfort is not usually a physical thing. And this is what I've learned through craniosacral therapy and somato-emotional release. So really getting to, the repressed emotions, how to actually deal with repressed emotions whenever you're triggered, whenever you feel a certain way and you don't know why you feel that way. And also just addressing the nervous system, because what I've found in my own personal life practice and with clients is that you won't heal anything physically until you actually address the underlying emotional component and the nervous system component. So this main technique that I really want to teach people, and I'll teach people a practical thing during my talk of somato-emotional release, is using a facilitated kind of meditation process to connect people to their subconscious mind. And it's really just over and over again going into the body and using the information that the body's conveying to you and presenting to you to get under, what you're feeling.
Well, Move You is a company. What we do is we teach people to move better and live a pain-free life. We have a specific online exercise program to transform the way people move and the way they think.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you what, the current model just doesn't work. With chronic pain, disability on the rise, and that coincides with treatments, with medical and alternative treatments on the rise. And the rise is still happening with chronic disability and chronic pain. There's a better way. And we have, with over 260,000 people engaged with us and hundreds of life-changing stories, Move You is different.
So an acupuncture point is a highly conductive point in your body. When I'm needling 2 points, I'm looking for a little chi, a little chicken skin to run up your arm so I see a result to my needles. But that depends on your electricity. We're infusing charge, intelligent focused charge that scans your body in search of any cell that doesn't match its memory of normal. Every cell is like a little battery, a little capacitor. And your body in whole is a big capacitor with 50 billion little capacitors. Mm-hmm. And your immune system is based on your body's ability to hold charge. The body is electric. And if you give it what it needs, it'll heal itself all by itself. Now, it's not one pill, one machine, one anything. Because if you don't put the right stuff in here, and the whole gut-brain relationship, you're not going to have wellness, and that's what we, certainly direct everybody into. Fuel the body correctly, exercise the body, electrify and detoxify.
That's what satsang means, is a gathering of truth seekers, and we're there as a collective to kind of release stuff and bring in beautiful divine energy to help us clear blockages and sort of embody our souls and the pure energy of who we are. And I'm part of a lineage, so I have a teacher and my teacher has a teacher, and when I'm facilitating any kind of satsang or meditation, I'm connecting with that energy and I'm breathing in and bringing in that energy to release from the group collective consciousness blockages that prevents people from living into the fullness of who they are. And so blockages in their consciousness, conscious and unconscious beliefs about themselves and life and the way life is. And once we clear that stuff and then reboot the consciousness with like high vibrational thought forms about who I am and what I can achieve in my life. And what happens when we do this is we start to live into that. It's kind of like a reprogramming and rebooting of the consciousness. A lot of the stuff in our unconscious, some of it's really great stuff and other parts of the unconscious isn't. And so because you can't actually think what is in your unconscious, the only way to really find out what's in there is to sort of have a look at your life and see what you're creating in your life. And as I said, if you're creating like, abundance and miracles everywhere, like don't change anything. Do you know what I mean? Keep it the same. But if you're creating stuff that, is like repetitive and you're like, oh my God, I'm here again. Like, why am I here? And the best thing to do is to go, okay, what part of my consciousness is creating this? And let's dissolve it and let's own it, dissolve it, and then, reprogram it.
Do you ever find that people are afraid to come in and see you?
Yeah. Because change in any way can be really scary, particularly like, that saying, I'm comfortable in my own discomfort kind of thing. Even though what we might be really comfortable in is not good or it's uncomfortable or painful, it's familiar. And so the ego loves whatever's familiar and we tend to stay there even though it's really painful. And so whenever anyone comes in for a healing, there's a lot of energy that comes forth for the healing, and so there's a lot of opportunity for change and transformation, and that can be really scary to the ego or the personality of the person. So yeah.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it here. This is Brahman Carey. So please come and visit her during our Summer Wellness Symposium and sit in on our satsangs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Come to Rain.
Hi, my name is Dr. Michelle Wolford, and I've got an incredible yoga instructor here, Andrea Werner, and she's going to be hosting Yoga on the Deck here at our Encinitas location every Friday from 9 to 10. So, Andrea, I just have a couple questions for you. Tell me a little bit about what our community can expect from you this summer with your yoga series.
Great. The yoga class will be every Friday, 9 to 10. It's a multi-level class, so people of all ages, levels, experience, please come. Poses will be adapted to meet your needs. So I started yoga about 20 years ago, and it's my go-to practice to balance my mind, my body, my spirit, to ground me, to energize me. It's a moving meditation for me, and I'm so grateful for the practice.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. We really look forward to having you here.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Dr. Michelle Wolford, and I'm here with Julio Aragon, who is the founder of Julio Fit. He's a personal trainer, nutritionist, transformative lifestyle coach. So tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing for our community this summer.
Yeah, so we're going to be putting together an 8-week boot camp style type of workout over at one of the local beaches over here, Swami's. Beautiful green area that we can work out in, and I am going to be focusing on creating fun for our community this summer.
Awesome.
Like, I want to be able to get people to come out, different fitness levels, create a really cool community, and just have really a good time under the elements, just working out together. And one of the things that I really focus on is really quality of movement. So a lot of the workouts are going to be designed to work all the different movement patterns, but at the end of the day, to have a lot of fun, get the heart rate up, and just really enjoy this magnificent place that we call home to work out in.
I love it. You guys, you got to sign up. This guy is an incredible trainer. It's a 2-month commitment, but it is so worth it. Get that beach body. Thanks.